Hello, I'm Leonard Maltin, and welcome to Disc 2 of Silly Symphonies, Volume 2. When you mention this series to anyone who knows animation, chances are they'll think of milestone entries like The Skeleton Dance, Three Little Pigs, or The Old Mill, and with good reason. But that doesn't mean that the other shorts created from 1929 to 1938 aren't in the same league. Not every Silly Symphony was destined to become a classic, but a remarkable number of them are really good. If you watch these cartoons in chronological order, you'll see how the series developed and draw some obvious conclusions. If you want to choose individual titles that appeal to you, you can do that as well. But if you want to learn more about these cartoons and the people who made them, you'll want to watch our historical features and listen to some of the commentary tracks. They both draw on the knowledge of world-class animation and film music experts who can enhance your enjoyment of the Silly Symphonies by pointing out things about the artwork and the soundtracks that you might not realize on your own. If your main interest is music, I suggest that you listen to composer and musicologist Ross Kerr talk about Night, The Clock Store, and The Pied Piper. If you want to identify songs and learn more about the Disney staff composers, you should also tune in to Daniel Goldmark as he discusses Springtime, Winter, and The Spider and the Fly. Daniel is the author of a fine book about animation music called Tunes for Tunes. J.B. Kaufman, who's written an entire book about the Silly Symphonies with film scholar Russell Merritt, provides informative tracks for El Terrible Toreador, Santa's Workshop, Cock of the Walk, and Merbabies. Prolific animation author and master of cartoonresearch.com, Jerry Beck, tells us who animated each sequence in Midnight in a Toy Shop, King Neptune, and Broken Toys. And the Oscar-winning composer and Disney legend Richard M. Sherman offers his musical perspective on Old King Cole and Three Orphan Kittens. I join in on some of these tracks, and I provided a who's who guide to all the movie star caricatures in Mother Goose Goes Hollywood. David Gerstein is an expert on Disney comic strips and comic books, and for his book Mickey and the Gang, he did extensive research in the Disney archives to find examples of Silly Symphony's characters who went on to lead other lives in print. You'll hear from him on the commentaries for Cannibal Capers, Monkey Melodies, and Bugs in Love. And you'll see some of the great artwork he found for his book in our visual gallery. Our idea was to enhance your appreciation of these rare and fascinating cartoons. Everybody who participated in this disc had the same feeling of enthusiasm that I do about sharing them with you. I think you will like what you see and hear on this disc.